Bodrum at the moment, and I'm in Turkey, and I'm just going to check out the restaurant called Eski and see if the food's any good. Let's have a look inside. Made out of wood, this thing. So I'm going to order this Sama Beiti, which is 36 lira. The water's served in a glass bottle, which is nice. It's probably more healthy than a plastic bottle, but it's only 330 ml. I prefer half a litre. There's the food. I've got Beiti Sama. It's got a bit of cheese here, and there's the meat inside it. A bit of yogurt. They normally have yogurt on the side, but I think the yogurt's mixed into this one. So you've got the meatball in there, and this is like bread, and then you've got like the tomato sauce and the cheese on top. And that's bulgur, nice cooked tomato. So there's the kefta, what it looks like inside. It's got some peppers in there. It's very nice, really. I like it. Bulgur's nice as well. The tissue. Use some tissue to wipe my face. I think there's maybe a little bit too much garlic in it. I would prefer it, my taste, with a little less garlic, but it does taste really nice. So we both finished our food. What would you rate the food out of 10?
7.
7? Yeah. Okay. Some restaurants will put like the yogurt here, and you can put the yogurt on yourself. So when this food came, it came with like yogurt on it already. So it didn't come piping hot. It was a little bit cold, to be honest. So if you put the yogurt on yourself, the meal is hot. But if you put it all in there, the meal comes a little bit cold, because yogurt is cold, of course, isn't it? So on the table, so you've got your tissue paper to wipe your hands and stuff, or your face, and you've got sugar, like for when tea comes. You've got, I think that's salt, I think that's black pepper, and also you've got red pepper, and toothpicks, and also wet hand wipes as well. So this is a nice restaurant, it's done very well, I think. And all tables have that. They got this nice little box. So, gave them 100 lira. Gave back 22 lira, so the bill was 78 lira. When I first tasted the food, I thought it was really nice, but then afterwards, when I started to eat more of it, I realised that there was too much garlic in it, and it was just overpowering the taste of garlic, and it wasn't for me. I didn't like it. Some people might like it, it's just my preference. Also the yogurt, it didn't come on the side. Normally when I get Beiti Sama in different restaurants, the yogurt comes on the side of the plate. But this one, it was poured all on the plate, and then because of that, it cooled down the food. So the food didn't arrive like really hot. It was hot, but not as hot as it could be. I prefer my food like steam coming off the food, and yeah, and I just put as much yogurt on as I want, rather than then put it on for me. And so yeah, so for that reason, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. It was nice, but not great. For service, I think it was fairly good. They greeted us as we went in. They also said goodbye to us when we left, and they didn't pull the chair out for us, but that's not really important for me. But so for some maybe older people, you might want that. But one problem was that they didn't offer us tea, and it's usually a standard in Turkish restaurants for people to offer you tea after you finished your food, and the tea's free, you don't pay for it or nothing like that. I probably could have got some tea if I asked for it, but I didn't bother asking, I just left it. But as I said, I'm used to being asked in Turkish restaurants. So I'm just going to give it 8 out of 10 for service. For restaurant necessities, I think they had nearly everything covered. They had salt on the table, tissues on the table, pepper on the table, hand wipes, wet hand wipes, and they had a play area for children to play in as well. And the decorations were very nice, the toilets were clean, and everything was really nice in the restaurant. But one problem was the table wobbled a little bit, not much, a little bit. So I'm just going to give it a 9 out of 10. It could get full marks, 10 out of 10, if the table didn't wobble. In terms of cost or value for money, I think that the place is just about average for Bodrum standards. It was 36 lira for Beiti Sama, which is a good price, but you don't get any starter food when you sit down at the restaurant. Sometimes in Turkish restaurants they give you a starter food, so like they'll give you a bit of bread, bit of butter, some salad, and also sometimes mercimek keftes, and this is just something to nibble on while you're waiting for your food to arrive. But there's none of that in this restaurant, so although the price was a little bit cheaper than some places, you didn't get any starter food. So it's just I'm just gonna give it an average 5 out of 10. For scenery, there's not much scenery around there, it's just bang on the main road. There's some nice palm trees out there, but there's no sea view or nothing like that. So I'm just going to give it an average 5 out of 10 for scenery. So all in all, Eski gets 34 points out of 50. I think it's a very nice restaurant, has everything covered really for as terms of restaurant necessities. It's nice comfortable chairs, and the decoration's nice. Also it has a play area for children as well if you've got young children. It's just slightly let down by the food, and if I had ordered something else, maybe the food could have got 10 out of 10, but I didn't really like the Beiti Sama. So I need to go back there again and see what else they have. Maybe they have something else that's really nice, but for now it's only going to get 7 out of 10 for the food. So anyway, thanks for watching, bye bye.